Hello, and welcome to my third secondhand unboxing from S Howlett-West Books, which is going to be a lot of, if you've watched the other two unboxings from them, features Phantasia press titles, and this is no different. So, I had purchased a couple Phantasia press titles from them a few weeks ago, and put the unboxings on the channel, and they had a couple of pricier titles on there as well. But I said, I don't think I'm going to get the pricier titles. You know, it'd be nice to have them, but I don't want to break the bank. And then S Howlett Books was like, hey, how does a 20% off coupon sound? And I was like, oh, it does sound pretty nice. And then eBay, because their store's on eBay, is like, hey, how's 5% back in eBay bucks sound? And then Target was like, hey, how's 5% off of eBay gift cards sound? So it was like 5% off gift cards, 5% back in eBay bucks, and 20% off the books directly from the source of S Howlett Books. Sure, let's go with it. So we have 3 more Phantasia books here to unbox, all of which in one way, I mean, yes, in all ways, predate Phantasia Press. So Phantasia's first publication was Wall of Serpents back in 1978, but all 3 of these books predate that. So 2 of them are from World of Tears by Philip Jose Farmer, which were published originally in the 60s and early 70s, and Phantasia published as special editions the first 5 of them. The 6th one didn't come out until after Phantasia had ended its original run. They went until 89 with the publication of Tech War by William Shatner. The 3rd book, which is right here, And the God's Laugh by Fredric Brown, is unique in that, as I said, the first Phantasia title came into existence in 1978. Well, if you know Fredric Brown, you might know that he died in 1972. You know, a solid 6 years before Phantasia had existed. So Fredric Brown had been working on some special edition of his collection, and had signed these signature sheets. I don't know who the original publisher was supposed to be, but Phantasia swooped in the 80s, over 10 years. I mean, I believe it had been over 10 years. I can't recall when in the 80s they published this. We'll find out in a second. They swooped in and basically picked up where the original publisher left off. And so we have a signed limited edition by Fredric Brown that was published, let's say, 10 years after his death. We'll hop into that in a second. Actually, we'll hop into that one first. One thing you will notice is that it is a different size than the other Phantasia titles. Same height, same width, I should say, different height. I almost wonder how it compares. There was a Jack Williamson title. I don't own too many Phantasia books in the first 2 years of publications, but I do own The Wall of Serpents, and Humanoid Touch by Jack Williamson, and both of those were tinier publications. However, I believe And the God's Laugh was tinier because of the signature page. So let's see if it has a year here. It does not. It might have it in the copyright there. But there is some Frank Kelly Freas dust jacket artwork. Absolutely beautiful. You have the FB for Fredric Brown, his initials that Phantasia did on all their books. Their cloth matches the slipcase. But that is why the book is different shape or different dimensions. 87. So we're talking 15 years after Fredric Brown's passing that this book came out, which is crazy. There's usually not any interior illustrations, and that seems to be the case here as well. Just kind of the dust jacket artwork. But, you know, it's a nice-sized book. So this point in the 80s, I'm pretty sure Phantasia was using the same book size for everything. But there we have it. Fredric Brown's signature 15 years after he had passed. This is number 208. And I don't know who that is. Is that say Mark Reynolds? Mark Reynolds? Does Mark Reynolds do an introduction? It's not Kelly Freas. I don't know. I'll have to ask Alex Berman if he can give more insight on that. It might have been like someone who had done the original introduction or the original artwork for what was going to be the original publication prior to it falling into oblivion for several years. We'll keep it out there for us, actually. We'll get them all together. Anyways, the two other books I purchased are from Philip Jose Farmer, science fiction extraordinaire, and this is from his World of Tears series. So, there are dots to indicate which book it is. There's book 2, book 3. How about that? So, World of Tears deals with pocket realities. There is this race that is descended from very similar to humans, but they deem themselves superior. And of course, you got the binding that matches the slipcase, and we have our George Barr cover. It is George Barr. There we go. This special edition was $25. That is crazy. But anyways, Pocket Universes. And there's PJF for Philip Jose Farmer. Pocket Universes where this superior race has kind of eradicated disease and aging, and so they consider themselves superior. And these stories follow Earthlings, mere mortal Earthlings, as they discover the world of tears, the gates of creation, presumably. And there is Philip Jose Farmer's signature number 226. I know that the first two books feature Robert Wolfe, and then there's a different protagonist for the remaining books, or at least starting in book 3, which is a Private Cosmos. You know what? We'll keep that one out too. What am I doing? Private Cosmos, book 3, which is right here. I'm going to cover that up. No seeing that. Not getting pervy here on YouTube. Private Cosmos. Oh, this one's got an insert or something. This one's got an Eric Ladd cover. Cover that up again. It's Eric Ladd. Very nice. Oh, this one went up to $30. But you could see the originals were available for $15. One of the crazy things about Phantasia Press these days is that Alex Berman has come out of retirement. He's getting back into the publishing game, and he's over on like fans of Phantasia Press group over on Facebook. But what he had done was he had found books upon books of trade editions and special editions, and he was offering. I mean, he still does offer a lot of them for sale, whatever he's got available. But he was offering trade editions for a limited time at the same cost of what would be the original publication price. So you could buy trade editions for $15. So we're talking brand new trade editions that have been in storage since the 80s, which is crazy. I did not take him up on any of those trade editions because I'm trying to build up the signed editions here. There we go, Philip Jose Farmer. And quite frankly, I don't have room for all the trade editions as well as the special editions. I wish I had taken up on the offer there, but it just wasn't in the cards at the time. But I know a lot of people got a lot of great trade editions. Oh, covering that up. This one we're going to put back in the slipcase. We don't want corrupting your naughty thoughts. But yeah, I think it's a pretty great haul. Like I said, they were a bit pricier than the previous ones I had purchased, but 20% off and then 5% off and 5% back. I think I did pretty well. But wow, that is incredible. So in its 11-year span, Phantasia Press published 49 titles, but Alex Berman and his team are back in action, and they're working on multiple titles. They're working on Title 50, and they're going to go beyond. And I can't wait to see what Phantasia Press does with it. The link in the description below to their website, where you can actually buy brand new copies of some of these titles. I don't know that any of these titles are available. He might have on And the Gods Laughed. I'm not sure. But I saw that he does have some of the World of Tears available, but I don't believe it was these titles. But thank you very much to S Howlett-West Books for just the wonderful job as always. And thank you guys for watching, and we will see you around next time.